debt is an issue, please keep in mind that the debt in China tends to be to other parts of the Chinese economy rather than to foreigners. So it is, there is a lot of talk and worry about financial sector instability implications. And so that's why they are trying to keep an eye on that debt and that leverage. And indeed, what they're looking at the moment is that they don't have a very ambitious growth target, because they feel as soon as the recovery is on track, we want to start paying more attention even to that leverage. We're trying to encourage it now, but once the recovery is really in a good state, we're going to again focus on these various types of debt, because they are worried about it. Even though I would say the fact that they owe all these debts to each other rather than to the outside world is putting them in a bit of a different picture than, say, the average emerging market.
Louis, as we talk about this two-speed economy now, but the services sector strong, but the manufacturing is still weak. I know many people are looking at what the impact is for the factory to the world, given we've got still the inflation challenge and concerns around what happens with the economy after we've had this debt issue in some of the big banks from the United States to Europe. What do you make of those orders now still rolling through for manufacturers in China? What sort of demand story should we be anticipating from here?
Yeah, indeed, the demand story for the average factory in China is at the moment still not that great, because those foreign orders are so weak. You can see it in all of the survey indicators like the Purchasing Power Manager Index and things like that. So we have, as you say, we have pretty decent recovery. People are eating hot pot again. They also are starting to, they travel, they do domestic tourism. They even start to go outside again. We are seeing international travel also picking up. But, if you look at the average manufacturer, the average factory owner, the situation for them is not that great because of that because of that external market being.
I think Jeff and I know what we're having for dinner tonight after all the hot pot discussions, but can I ask you about the tightening labour market too? There is a feeling out there that the labour market will start to improve later this year, which could also nudge those inflation numbers along. What do you make of just how tight the Chinese labour market is at this point, relative to what we're seeing elsewhere?
Yeah, I think there is a very similar situation relative to the, to other places with regard to the labor market as we see with regard to prices. China continues to be a place where supply is quite well, developed compared to demand. And that is also true on the labor market. So I would say we don't really see the kind of labor market tightness. In the Western world, we've had people withdrawing from the labor market. Most people in China would say we don't have that luxury. So there is still, an underemployment that will keep a lid on wage growth, because especially the type of wage growth that we see, migration, people interested in factory employment, these kind of things. Wage developments are still pretty weak, and we need to see quite a period of strong growth before the labor market is going to be tight.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.